Hey y'all, I hope that you're all doing well. It's your girl Claire again, back with another video. The last week has seen restrictions ease in England, Scotland and Wales. People who develop COVID symptoms or test positive must have isolate 10 days or full 5 days, following 2 negative lateral flow test results. Face coverings are still required in health and care settings. Some shops have asked customers to keep wearing face coverings and they are required on public transport in London. In some circumstances, local authorities can recommend face coverings in the common areas of schools. Guidance to work from home has ended and care homes no longer have any limit on visitor numbers. Shops and businesses need to take measures to limit the spread of COVID. Face coverings are compulsory in public transport and those indoor spaces, including shops and secondary schools. 2 metre distancing will remain in healthcare settings. Anyone who's had their second dose more than 4 months ago must also have received a booster to be considered fully vaccinated. Work from home advice has ended, although the government wants some staff to continue working from home remotely. NHS COVID pass needed eventually. COVID compulsory face coverings in schools and public transport and in shops and hospitals. Secondary school pupils are asked to test COVID 3 times a week. No more than 30 people can meet in a home. Face coverings compulsory in shops, indoor seating venues, in visitor attractions, public transport and some other settings. Post-primary pupils must wear a face covering inside school buildings as well as on school transport, and staff are encouraged to wear masks in school areas where they can't social distance. Scotland and England have lifted their guidance to work from home. However, people in Northern Ireland and Wales are still advised to work remotely when possible. In England, the government is no longer asking people to work from home. Scotland's similar guidance has now been relaxed. The government wants firms to let workers return gradually, allowing them to spend some time in the office and some time at home. Northern Ireland, current guidance is to work from home if you can. Offices no longer need to take reasonable measures for 2 metre social distancing. In Wales, the government says it remains important to work from home if you can. Breathing, ventilation, additional cleaning, turning away people with COVID. Face coverings remain mandatory for staff and customers in shops and on public transport across the UK apart from England. Much of the risk depends on how crowded it is and the distance from other people. Wearing a mask helps, as does keeping windows open and avoiding peaks only times where possible. People in England are no longer legally required to have face masks in those public spaces, although they are still recommended in some places. Face coverings remain a requirement in healthcare settings. Government recommends that people wear face coverings in closed or private spaces where they are mixing people they do not know. Masks are required in public transport, including the tube. Scotland, masks must be worn in those indoor public spaces, including public transport, shops and zoos, and in pubs and restaurants and in the workplace. They are compulsory for all school staff as well as pupils. In Northern Ireland, post-primary pupils must wear face coverings inside school buildings as must staff. Masks must also be worn in public transport and shops and hospitality venues. Under 13s don't have to wear masks in public indoor places, and primary school pupils are exempt from rules in public transport. Face coverings are required in public transport and most public spaces, including shops. Secondary school pupils are being asked to wear masks in class until the end of half term. The guidance in Wales applies to everyone aged 11 or over. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day today. I did. Been talking to Danny, my buddy, Danny, so yeah. Also, thanks again for the pen, by the way. Love it. It's amazing. I think I will use that pen sometime, because I will use it, hopefully. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below, share this video and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This has been your girl Claire saying peace out and love to all my Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and keep on rocking, you lovely dudes and dudettes. And I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye!